Hey guys, running Kimono here. So the elusive Walmart Black Friday ad finally dropped last night. So we're going to be looking at the best steals and deals in this ad, very technology based, driven on electronics specifically. People are excited by this, and there's a lot of electronics that is going to be really inexpensive. We're going to go through this ad, some of the stuff that I find are really hot deals and steals. And as you can see on the cover, it says online on Wednesday, November the 27th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and in stores starting on Thanksgiving, which is November the 28th at 6 p.m. So depending where you're living, you're going to have to check, because I know like some tiny towns, it might be an online only, but hey, at least with online only, you might have the opportunity to score a couple things online. And sometimes on Thanksgiving Day, they might have like a little hot chocolate stand, stuff for the customers who are outside waiting in the frigid elements. And also, I just want to be 1,000% transparent in this video, instead of saying, run to the store, run to the store, run to the store, deals, 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 run to the store, run to the store, deals. Sometimes they only have like 5 of those TVs for the entire store. So you got to really pick and choose what you want. And that being said, just really plan smart. And if looking for something online, it might be the way to go, because it can be misleading. Sometimes some of these doorbusters are so fantastic, and then you come to learn at the store that they had 2 in stock, and then you're like, oh, it must be nice. And I've been there too, and I know how frustrating it is. So we're going to talk about a couple things here and there, but we're predominantly going to talk about the ad in this video. Now, for a lot of this ad, if you're just really strapped for cash, I would absolutely recommend to sign up for one of these 2 rebate apps, Fetch Rewards, fantastic, or the IBOTTA app. They both have the denomination of a $50 Walmart gift card. So the sign up links are in the notes. And with both of them, when you use my referral codes, you're either going to get a $2 bonus with Fetch or a $10 bonus with IBOTTA. So please check it out. And between now and Black Friday, you probably, if you really stick to it and do little rebates here and there, you probably could get like at least a $20 gift card rolling for you. So just throwing it out there in case, you're like, look but don't touch for this ad. But, it's just a way to get around this with gift cards. So link in the notes if you're interested for both of the apps. Okay, so looking at the cover, this is the world of 4K, 2K TVs. $148 for a 50-incher. Oh my gosh. A 65-inch TV for $278. That's a fantastic deal. And $98 for a 40-incher. Absolutely, 4K is the way to go. As you can see, they work with the Netflix, HBO, the Vudu, Roku, all that stuff. So, that would be like a really awesome Christmas gift. The only thing I'm concerned with, because I have been snagged with this before, is how many they have in stock. So that's why if you really want one of these, just giving at 6 p.m. on the nose, you're right at the store to get one of these. Because in the past, like I've, strolled in there on Friday and they're like, they're all gone. And I'm like, what? So yeah, it's just one of those things. But online, it might be a different story if they have more in stock. So sometimes online is the way to go. Just throwing in that in your back pocket. Okay, so let's keep this moving. Looking at some of these awesome deals. We have a phone, and it says get up to $700 in e-cards when you buy this Apple phone. We'll have to definitely go into the store to get more info on that. $249 for 7th generation 36 gig iPad. That's a fantastic deal. The Apple Watch at $129. Another sizzling deal. And then those AirPods, $129, another fabulous deal. My husband's had a set of AirPods for like 3 years, swears by them. And that's his absolute and total favorite. So, it's just a fantastic price point. Okay, guys, so there is a $99 phone with Straight Talk. So you obviously have to sign up for a plan with them, but that may be something to consider if you're in the market for a phone. Black Friday usually is a good day to go and get a new cell phone. $149 for some virtual reality goggles, $199 for a PS4. The bundle, so I'm guessing that's some gaming and a station. $89 for a hoverboard. That looks super fun, especially if you have a teenage daughter or son who might really be into that. And then we have a record player for $30 and $15 per record, and then a Disney castle for $40. How cute is that? All wonderful items to put under the Christmas tree. They all look like, really nice gifts. And then they also have like a little map at the front of the flyer. So you might want to look for this in your store. So if you're specifically looking for entertainment or kids' toys or something like that, you could just go to that part of the store without it being like, you being overwhelmed in the store. Because sometimes, when I get overwhelmed, I grab everything and anything and just buy it, like without really thinking. That's how I typically used to shop, and now I'm very intentional when I go shopping in a store. But sometimes, looking for the store map is maybe a smart thing to do, or maybe scouting the store like a day before, or so you have an idea of what you're doing and where you're going in the store. Okay, that being said, more electronics that include televisions. We have a 55-incher for $328, a 50-incher for $278, and a 65-incher for $400 or $398. Now, I don't know if I want that 65-inch TV for our basement. It kind of looks like a really, like it would take up half a wall, and that might be kind of cool. That one's by Vizio. A whole bunch of sound bars, other things as well, and then we have projectors. This is quite interesting. The Roku for $48. They're usually close to $100. My husband and I have bought a couple in the past, and we like that, or the Apple TV one. And then there's some sort of remote control and some little box, $18 for fast streaming, for Roku, that sort of stuff. So that's also something to think about if you are into like streaming television shows through the different apps. We have the Beats for $129. That's a really great price point considering it's wireless. I think I bought a set a couple years back and it was like $300. And then the knockoffs of those earbuds for $15. That looks pretty good. And then the JB Lab Studio for $15, a pair of headphones. Other electronics that are really cool is a home security system for $150. That includes 4 cameras. And that looks really interesting if you wanted to set that up at your house. We have the Lenovo. It's some sort of clock, digital smart clock. It looks quite cool. And then the Google Nest for $19. Okay, moving along, we have this Nighthawk router for half price, so it's $99. I recently had to go buy one of those and it was just under $300, I think. They are not cheap. We have some smart Wi-Fi LED strips, like a different type of lighting, and some mood light bulbs too. Also looks super cool. And a computer for $500 and Fortnite. More headphones, a mouse, and then some gaming desktop and another monitor. So if you have a gamer, this looks like everything they would want on their Christmas list. Okay, and other goodies include a $59 laptop, just a little thing, maybe toss in your purse. We have a tablet, another tablet for $28. Wow. And then we have a 10-inch tablet and DVD player that looks quite interesting at the very end for $59. And now we have a couple HP computers. We have one for $149, $239, $399, $299, $99, and then we also have a cool little flash drive for $7. Obviously, if you buy some of this stuff and say you were going to give it as a Christmas gift and the person you gifted it to, they were like, you always have the option to return this stuff too, even if it's electronics. I know that's just like one of those things that people get worried about, but don't be. They're often really, flexible over at Walmart, which is nice. There's more HP computers. And then at the bottom, if you're a couponer, there are some printers. We have an HP Laser Pro. $20 Canon printer. That's like probably cheaper than an ink cartridge. So some steals and deals right here. And then we have this super cute instant camera by Fujifilm. A little GoPro Hero for $139. That's actually a really good price point. We have a Kodak camera and then these little Fitbits for $70 on the end. And, little different SD cards for your camera. And then this is really cool. It's basically, you can print your photos at home for $49. And I think some film or printer paper is included. So if you wanted to print a bunch of pictures at home, you have that option. And we have phones. So I can't stress it enough that if you were kind of on the fence about getting a new phone, on Black Friday, they seem to pull out all the stops to get you into the store to get a new phone. Often phones too, it seems like a real Christmas gift with a lot of people. Like they get a new phone around Christmas. I think I got one last year too. My mom bought me a brand new phone. So, it's just a really nice gift. and lots of gaming. So if you have a gamer in your household, stuff is inexpensive, games are inexpensive. They really want you to go to Walmart for a one-stop shop to pick up your games and, to really spoil somebody for Christmas or spoil yourself. A little Merry Christmas to you. Now, these arcade systems, they are very nice. You have to assemble them at home. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is $400, and then Galaga or Final Fight Arcade is $149. I think those systems are usually closer to $200, so you could see there's a bit of savings right there. I think I might be getting one more of these for my husband for Christmas because he really likes those full-size gaming systems. Okay, and now we have some DVDs. Who doesn't like to have a DVD or two in the stocking for Christmas? Everything from $1.96 to like $4 or $5, a whole host of them. And maybe you can make part of your Christmas tradition, watching a couple movies on Christmas Day. Okie doke, guys. We have a couple more doorbusters that include a very tall nutcracker, 5'8", that's taller than me, and a 7'5" lit Christmas tree, both for $68. We have ornaments for the outdoors for $49 each. This is a whole bunch of stuff to make your house like nice and cozy and decorated for the holidays. So yeah, they're really pulling out all the stops in every department, trying to give you the best deals on items. This is what really interests me, these kitchen small appliances. Some of these items, really good prices, including the Instapot and the air fryer by Instapot for $50, and the Ninja blender. I mean, those are unheard of costs. And $9.96 for a coffee machine, a skillet, baking pans, pots and pans. It's just, they're really getting us into the store. But this is all quality items. I've had an Instapot now for a couple years, and it's usually close to $80, and it's down to $50. So, I mean, it's just fantastic. And that Instapot 6-quart air fryer, if I didn't have one already that I'm totally like, we use ours almost every day, I would absolutely buy it for this for $50 because that's great. And then that blender is also by Instapot. Sorry, I think I said Ninja, but it's an Instapot product. Okay, and looking at this, we have the Keurig Compact for $40. This is a tremendous price. If you consider back in the day that these products were like $100 minimum, $40, they're practically giving it away. I know it costs a little bit for K-Cups, but since you're a couponer, you're probably going to find them really inexpensive. So this is a great price for a coffee machine by Keurig. Okay, and now we have like vacuums, that sort of stuff. There's those little robots to just go around your house. I might get one of those. I know my mom's been grumbling she wants one too. The $179 for that Dyson vacuum, that's a fantastic price point. I think I paid that much for ours, maybe like $200. And then there's lesser inexpensive vacuums as well. And lots of bedding, towels, that sort of stuff on sale. If you're hosting for Christmas, you're going to want to get some of this. And lots of toys and goodies for little kids. A lot of stuff to put under the Christmas tree for them, very inexpensive. Tires, yes, if this is the most impractical Christmas gift, but something that's needed, especially if you live in a snow belt where you need winter tires. There's a tire sale, so $20 off each Goodyear tire. That might be something you might want to consider, because sometimes the winter tire is the difference between getting into a car accident or just driving, especially in the dead of winter if you live in a snow belt. And more technology on the balance of this page. We have a tablet for $77.99, computers for under $200. Some of this stuff is a little bit more expensive on this page, but I think it's of a higher quality. And then looking at this back page, we have a Shark vacuum for $149, save $90. A cute little chest freezer, maybe you could throw that in your garage for $159. Pot and pan set for $59.99. Jerseys, blenders, you name it. They're trying to pull out all the stops to get you into the store. And on this back page, there's a kids trampoline for $178. A little dollhouse, I guess, for outdoors for kids for almost $75. A hoop set for $40. And a hot tub for $249. Now, I have looked before at this Kohl's Coleman hot tub, and I think that on Amazon or eBay they sell for like anywhere between $300 to $500. So the fact that it's $249, well, it says $48 of savings, so I'm in that neighborhood. So if you might live, you know, in a state where it doesn't ever freeze or get really miserable with the snow, this might be something for you, just to, you know, a really inexpensive hot tub for the outdoors, and maybe something that Santa can park himself in after, you know, the Christmas holiday, or you. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.